so this is where we're taking off from Cedar Creek, Cedarville access. If you're watching the playlist in chronological order, this is where we just pulled out. So I will recap that just in case you didn't watch the other ones. If you haven't, you probably should. So like I said, this is more like a drainage, but you could pull out here, or put in here, I guess, because we're putting in this time, not pulling out. So that's riprap. It's kind of hard to navigate. So we come over here, we go under the bridge. There's a nice beaten path from everybody else doing the kayak thing, and a lot of people fish down here too. I don't know what all they catch. Oh man, spiders. I'm the first person down here today. Sorry. So this, it's still not that easy to get in. It's kind of slippery at times. It's pretty steep. I don't know if you can tell. Let's go down. It's pretty steep. It's not that hard, but it's kind of hard. So anyway, there, now you can kind of see. That's like straight up. Anyway, that's that. I'm gonna get the kayak in and hit the water. See you on the water. Alrighty, and we're off. I have to take the path underneath the bridge, mainly because I got my fishing poles and I wanted to fish up under the dam. So I drug my kayak down there, waded up to the dam. If you know the secret, there's a path that you don't have to get deeper than knee deep, and then it opens up into like a 4 to 6 foot deep hole. So it's pretty fun. So anyway, we're off. I already see some riffles. I know it's gonna be shallow. Probably have to pull the yak a few times through Cedar Creek here. Once we get onto the St. Joe, there shouldn't be a problem. Everything's about average depth for this time of year, which is low. Oh, there's a rock. Oh, yep, got it. Alright, so I'm at it again. I'm not more than 200 yards from the boat ramp, and I am stuck. I'm gonna try to scoot through this one. I think I got a path I can scoot through, so let's give that a try. Bump. Oh. That's not good on a kayak. Alright, I'm through. Once we got past those few riffles, I got a pretty good deep channel here. Oh, I see another riffle. There's like an old rock dam and then a riffle, but I don't think it's gonna be that bad at these places. The log down. Somebody's campsite. Big old American flag. Oh, blue heron. Yeah, so we got like a series of like rock dams that somebody put here, which I don't blame them. It looks like it would have just been a riffle, but if they put them little rock dams, they got a little bit of water here so they can have fun. Wondered why my paddle was broken the other day. I think this is why. Alrighty, I should be able to Get through here. Looks like one rock. Yep, there we go. Oh, 2 rocks, 3 rocks, 4 rocks, 5 rocks. Oh, there's like another little rock thing up here too. Should have picked a day it was flooded to do this. But then you guys would think it's easy. And that's not why I'm doing this. I'm doing it to show you the hard parts of it, not the easy parts. All right, we are back to easy paddling. All right, this is a nice little stretch where it's a couple feet, nice little stretch where it's a couple feet deep. Now we're coming up to another riffle looking thing. Rock bar on the left, some boulders on the right, but you're gonna have to shoot for missing the boulders. Ay, ay, ay. There it is. That one was easy. Now up here, rock bar on the left, probably a deep shoot on the right. Now, riffle on the right, so this is not deep at all either. Paddle about hitting the bottom every paddle. That was a rock. Yeah, that's definitely riffle. Then it looks like an eddy after it. Nice, probably a nice deep pool. Probably went on the wrong side here, but it's okay. Oh yeah, that's a nice pool after this. All right, looks like we got a little bit of a riffle up here. There's a gravel bar on the left. It doesn't look deep on the right. Riffle down the middle. You always want to kind of veer towards the opposite side of the rock bars and sandbars and gravel bars because they gradually go into the water. We got this right side that's steep, so I'm assuming if I stay towards the right side, it's going to be deeper. Water's got to go somewhere. When it gets narrow, it should be deeper. Oh, it looked like a riffle. It's just an intake hose for a pump, probably from the produce farm. Produce farm's right there. Alrighty, just got through that riffle, and this is like shallow looking. A lot of gravel bar. Doesn't look like there's a ton of water, but I think I found a channel. Yeah, there's a decent channel here. No big deal. Just avoid the gravel bars. Normally if you stay halfway to like 2/3 of the way opposite of the sandbar, normally there's a channel right about there. Oh, bump. Yeah, there's no channel here. It got wide all of a sudden. When it gets wide, it gets shallow. Well, I thought I was gonna get lucky. So, moral of the story is there's a shallow spot here. Up here, oh, I just got back in the kayak. I walked probably, I don't know, 50, 60, 70, 80 yards. I could have probably floated most of that, but it looked a little sketchy up here, so I decided just to drag it so I didn't have to get back out again. Now up here, there's two trees over the river. The one looks like I can get under. If you got fishing poles in your rod holders, now would be a good time to remove them. I think I can get under both trees. That one is down. I know I can get under it because I got my boat under it when I was here and the water was higher. So just make sure you don't got any rods sticking up in the air. And this means we're really close to the St. Joe River. These trees are not very far from it. So yeah, this is a good indicator where you're at. Boy, you might have to get moved. Be careful when you're going underneath stuff like this. Probably the closest I was to dying, not closest. Closest I came to dying in a kayak was trying to get under a tree that was too low and I got stuck on it. And it was not a good situation. So anyway, I'm through. Okie dokie. So one of two things happened here. Last time I was here, this tree was precariously balancing on those branches. It appears somebody, either it fell down and somebody is trying to clean it up with a chainsaw, or somebody before it fell down was trying to be nice and clean it up and cause it to fall down and gave up. Or third scenario, somebody that doesn't like kayakers down here sabotaged it. So could have been any one of those things. So let me know down in the comments what you think it was. All right, so here we're out at the St. Joe. You can tell it's the St. Joe by the way it is. All of a sudden we went from crystal clear water to mud. I'm guessing you can see crystal clear water and then mud. So that's the difference in Cedar Creek and St. Joe River. There is I don't know why it's such different, other than there's a lot of agriculture along the St. Joe River, but not as much along Cedar Creek. So that might be why it's muddy. It's not like poop or anything. There is a mommy deer and a baby deer crossing the creek over there. I was just right there. Mommy and baby deer right in the middle of the creek. Right here. Oh, mommy sees me. I'm sorry guys, I didn't mean to bother you. I always hate doing that because they had somewhere they wanted to be. Now I just messed it all up. Alrighty, so here we are at the confluence of the Cedar Creek and the St. Joe River. If you want to, you can go upstream on the St. Joe River and get all the way to the dam in Cedarville. But that is all upstream the whole way. Lots of shallow spots, lots of boulders. But I don't know, it's neat going under the dam. Just don't get too close. Dams are dangerous. But then you can go this other way. Go with the current, and that is where we will pull out. So Cedar Creek's about 0.88 miles, so almost a mile from here to where we put in, and then it's almost a mile or about a mile if we want to go up to the dam. Then it's like 3 miles back this way, I believe. I'll have to double check that. But yeah, so we're gonna head downstream. So my kayak, it's a 13-foot kayak, kind of skinny, and I'm just giving it, you know, I don't know, I'm not paddling hard, but I'm not like floating. I'm going 4 miles an hour. I was floating, like without even paddling, I was floating at 1 mile an hour. So that means if you didn't even paddle, in theory you would get from Cedar Creek to the boat ramp in about 3 hours. But I'm gonna get there in less than an hour because I'm paddling pretty aggressively. I'm kind of late for a thing. I'm not late, I'll be on time if I paddle. If I take my time, I will be cutting it close. And if I kept getting the fishing poles out, I would like not even get there at all. So I'm just gonna keep paddling at 4 miles an hour and then be on time. All right, so as I was going through a riffle, I was talking to you and then the camera died, so I don't know if I got any of that footage. But this riffle, it just narrows up. It just looks dangerous, but it's just a little faster current. But when I was going through that riffle, I saw a bald eagle and it landed in a tree, so we're gonna try to sneak up on it. And by sneak up on it, it already knows I'm here, so we'll just hope it's nice enough to let us get a good view of it. All right, he just took off flying down the river. Like, I can pretty much expect anytime I go like on the St. Joe River or the Maumee River around Fort Wayne, I can almost guarantee I'm gonna see a bald eagle anymore, which is really cool. One time I was in my boat on the Maumee River and I saw 5 different bald eagles, and I know that because I saw like 3 of them at the same time. So it almost had to have been 5 different ones. I might have seen all 5. Some of them might have been really far away. It's a faint memory. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's another one right up there in the tree. I'm so close. I am so close. I'm gonna be really quiet. I'm like 30 yards from it. It's up in this tree up here. This is the closest I've ever been to a bald eagle. I hope you can see. I'm like right underneath it. Yeah, so where would he be here on your camera? Oh, I'm right underneath it. Yeah, so he's right up in here. I'm literally right underneath him. I hope he doesn't poop on me. Where's my phone? I'm right underneath a bald eagle. Where is he? I can't see him. I can't see him. Oh, where'd he go? There he goes. Right there. I was right underneath him. Oh, that was so cool. I hope you could see that. That was really super cool. Anyway, back to yakking. Okie dokie, coming up to another riffle here. There's a couple big old fat boulders. Oh, pterodactyl. Also known as a blue heron. I should be a bird watcher. I can't decide where to go on this one. I'm just gonna kind of go where I think there's not a boulder, because right here it's boulders. I don't even think it gets shallow, it's just boulders. Yeah, this side's just boulders, so I'll just go where I don't see a boulder. Oh, that was easy. I bet there's a ton of smallmouth right here. Too bad I'm late. Man, that looks like a good spot. Maybe next time. Right after that last riffle, here's another one. It looks like it mostly just gets narrow with boulders here. That other side to the left looks like it is more like shallow water riffle. I don't have my speedometer on right now, but I gotta be going like 5 miles an hour through those riffles. around like that. Ooh, another bald eagle. Yes, see it? See it? I need to be quiet. Maybe we can get closer. Oh, he's landing in a tree. Let's try to sneak up on him. Be very, very quiet. Oh, maybe I can sneak up on this one too. That'd be so cool. I saw where he landed. Ooh, I think I see his tail. Oh, there he goes. Darn it. He's the one I can't get close to. Oh, there he goes again. He's on to us. I just saw his shadow flying away. Oh, maybe. Where is he? Yep, he's right above us now, way up there. He's on to us. Son of a gun. Yep. I think that's probably the last time we'll see him. He'll probably go behind us so we stop bumping him. All he's trying to do is find some food. That's all he wants to do is catch a fish, and we're over here just spooking him all over the river. All right, since you're here, this is like a fast shoot. Like, there's some boulders, there's like a little bit of a shallow area, but it mostly just narrows up a ton. The river kind of jogs around a sandbar here and narrows up a ton, and it goes fast. All right, so we're through that, and I don't think there's too much of anything sketchy from here to the boat ramp. So you might not hear from me very much unless we see them bald eagles again. I think that was a red-tailed hawk that just flew in front of us. Man, there's just a lot of birds today. That's really cool. I might have to become a bird watcher. Let's see if I can get closer to that red-tailed hawk. He just landed up here in the left, up in a tree. Oh, I see him. He's walking across a branch. I don't think he'll... Oh, and there's a blue heron right above him. Wow. Ain't that something? There he is. I see him. That's cool. I try to get my phone out, but I think he might let me get a picture. Nope, he's gone. Darn it. That's an electric chainsaw. There's a guy right there. I hope this isn't a horror movie. The electric chainsaws aren't nearly as scary as a gas one, but it hurt as bad. Hello! Looks like he's clearing out a spot for a tree stand. It wasn't Freddy Krueger. It was just a guy with a pole saw. I'm gonna get out of there anyway. He didn't say hi, so he's not friendly. Quick update. It's been a whole lot of deep enough water to not get stuck and not that fast a current. Yeah, so these massive power lines, I recognize where we're at now. The little creek up here on the left. We're somewhere between like a, I don't know, right around a quarter mile from the boat launch. I remember because when I'm on my jet boat, about as soon as I get on plane, I'll stop and try to fish this creek. I caught one fish in it once. That's cool. That's about it. I don't have much luck out here. I don't know why I keep going. Yep, I would say I was right about that quarter mile thing, because here is the bridge. If you get to the bridge, then you went too far. You will see on the left side up here before the bridge, there is a boat ramp. And that's where you should have either left a vehicle, or in my case, a bicycle. I bet you could call an Uber since you're so close to Fort Wayne. I've never tried that, but that'd be the lazy way to do it. We're here. Alrighty, and this is where we will be pulling out. This is like the newest ramp in the area. It's on Mayhew Road, Fort Wayne, Indiana. So these are all the things you need to read, all the rules. The access is actually, if you're not scared to go down a super steep ramp and your vehicle can get back up, you can just back right down and load your kayaks up. As you can see, this guy was probably pulling out a boat, because this is like the steepest ramp in the world. And by stupid, I'm not supposed to say stupid, it's not a nice word. But when it floods, it loads up with this mud, and then you end up having to do burnouts. Somebody put, you can't see it, but like right here, there's a fence post in the water with a rope tied to it. I don't know what that's for. But there's the USGS thing is right down there. We'll get our data from like right there. It's a little high for this time of year, it says, but it's all right. It makes it easier to kayak. So anyway, I don't know if you can see how steep that is, but it's, I would say 20 to 25 degrees uphill. So ease of access is pretty easy as long as you aren't scared to back down a super steep thing. I'll back my truck down with my boat here all the time. It's nerve-wracking, but it's not like you're gonna die. So just make sure you use your parking brake. At Cedar Creek, the discharge is approximately 60 cubic feet per second, and the gauge height is approximately 1.5 feet deep. Where we pull out on the St. Joe River, discharge is approximately 280 cubic feet per second, and the gauge height is approximately 2.74 feet. Distance is right at 5 miles, and it should take about 3 to 4 hours. Ease of access is somewhat hard putting in, but pretty easy pulling out. For a majority of the trip, the current flow is pretty steady, with the exception of a few faster riffles and slow pools. The obstacles are some downed trees, some riffles, and some boulders. Scenery is wildlife and nature in general.